begin without a name. Funny how the receptionist notices the handwriting's the same. You call it perfect timing, I call security instead. You quote fate like scripture while my lawyer shakes her head. You still think persistence is some grand romantic scheme, like every court date's just rehearsal for your future wedding dreams. Maybe once you stop recurring like a bad dream and learn what curfew means. Maybe once the courthouse staff stops greeting you by name. Maybe when all your burner phones finally disconnect and your therapist can take a breath. Yeah, maybe then we'll make this thing work. Sure. You turn 3 restraining orders into a loyalty reward, acting like the judge applauded every boundary you ignored. You said we're written in the stars, sir. That's pepper spray and fear. You call it soul connection. I scream, how'd you get in here? And every time you're released, you promise this time I've completely changed. Then somehow by the weekend my entire life gets rearranged. Maybe once you stop treating jail like summer camp and realize the doorbell cam has timestamp. Maybe once my neighbors quit reporting your license plate. Maybe when the incident report stops stacking 6 feet thick and your mommy quits blaming it on fate. Yeah, maybe then we'll really make this thing work. Sure. You call it destiny, the county calls it evidence. You call it true love, I call it please stop climbing the fence. You bought a ring, I bought blackout curtains. One of us is deeply confused. Maybe once the ankle monitor comes off. Maybe once you learn what 50 feet really means. Maybe once your alt account stop liking all my photos at 3 a.m. Maybe once the police stop saying, ma'am, him again. Maybe once you give up drive-bys for Lent, find a job and pay your rent. Maybe once the courtroom artist stops sketching you from memory. Maybe when I can exist online without an alias and the police finally close my case. Yeah, maybe then we can make this thing work. Sure. Maybe once hell gets Wi-Fi.